Just hang out here. Just wait. See if we get any people pop in. Allie was over in Scout's room just recording a TikTok video, which was super cute. So if you follow us on TikTok, go check that out. If you don't, we're Defense Diaries Podcast.
For a live perimenopause brain fog moment.
Wow. Her video was way better than that little promo she just did right there too, because it was like it's super cute. We're trying to sniff out jurors. We want a juror or two to come on the show. So we're hoping that happens. She really is. She's a smoke show. I way outkicked my coverage on that one. Uh yeah, I miss you guys too. It was great having yesterday off. Got to sleep in a little bit, and then I did a little work on the actual pod. Was working on Garcia some, and then basically did nothing all day. Yes, huge update. Barry Morphew has been indicted. Finally, finally, first degree murder of Suzanne, 49 years old at the time that she went missing, mother of two. And I'm excited about that indictment. As you guys may or may not know, he was arrested at one point, and then they released him. But this was a grand jury indictment, so yes, that is excellent, excellent news. Barry Morphew ain't Karen Reed, y'all. Tell you that right now. That's gonna be one where we're all gonna be happy about a guilty verdict. It's gonna be very, very different. Very, very different. So hey, I just wanted to give you all a quick update. As you may or may not know, our dear friend Ian, Runkle of the Bailey, scored the two interviews of the century. He's got Yannetti and Alessi joining him tonight, and that is at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, so 6:30 my time. I will definitely be in the chat. I told him if he needs a wrench, because the trolls will come. The trolls will definitely come. The trolls will be there, but we will outnumber them 100 to 1. So, but the trolls will be there, and I told Ian, I'm like, man, if you don't have enough wrenches, just throw me one, and I'll boot a motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'll boot a motherfucker. So I'll definitely be over there. But before that, the case that if you're not aware that I have been covering for 3.5 years, heavily, heavily covering. Like every single filing, went to every single motion hearing, went to every day of trial. And that's the Richard Allen case. I am of the firm belief that he is wrongfully convicted. He's currently serving 130 years in prison. The appellate process is going right now. We are trying to get, and when I say we, I'm talking about Teresa and Nick Stero, who is holding the fundraiser on his channel tonight. If you don't know where that is, go to our community page. I've put the link in there for that channel. That is starting in about 28 minutes, and I will be hanging over there. We got some great, great people over there. Andrea Burkhart's going to be hanging with me. I tried to get Lawyer Lee. She is on vacation by a beach, and she's got her grandchildren. So as much as she wanted to join, I sent her the link. I'm like, dude, if you can, it's cool. She just hit me up. She says, "There's no way. I got toddlers. Like it'll be a nightmare if I try to get on." So, but we also have Sean Martin of Potentially Criminal, and I think who else do we have? I think there's Hella is going to be there from Excited Utterance. I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Osbrook makes an appearance. I would hope that he would. Yeah, because whatever that bullshit was that was going on, that I was quiet. All I could tell you is I've got Kara Weineke and Michael Osbrook's back 1,000%. Anything that was being, well, we'll talk about that over there if you want to hear more about that. But if you all are just coming out of Karen Reed and you need a new thing to latch on to get behind, I promise you, Richard Allen is worth your time. Take a look at it. Come to your own conclusions on that case. You thought Canoni was bad. Wait till we introduce you to Judge Gull. She was next level evil. That is facts. But again, don't take my word for it. We will give you everything you need in terms of what was filed, what went on during the entire pendency of that case, your fucking minds will be blown because it was that horrific. That horrific. That judge denied everything the defense tried to do, flat out called them liars. It was unbelievable. It was on, it kicked them off the case. They went up to the Supreme Court in Indiana to get back on the case, which they did. It was an unbelievable case. It was a nightmare scenario. And it's one of those cases where, I'm all about wrongful convictions and trying to right those wrongs and trying to make sure that people aren't wrongfully convicted. So it was clearly right up my wheelhouse. So that's about it, y'all. Just make sure that you're with us tonight over at Nick Stero's channel. It's going to be great. We're going to talk all about the case because what we're trying to do is get all the trial transcripts. We want that case. It was tried in the dark. She would not allow cameras in the courtroom. So much like the entire case, the only time she allowed streaming was when she was letting them withdraw from the case. And what it really was an ambush where she ambushed the lawyers, said, "Look, I can pants you publicly uh, in the well of the courtroom, or you can withdraw from the case." They did, and then they decided, You know what? No, no. Yeah, I definitely think Richard Allen is not guilty." Talk about no evidence. There is no evidence in that case. Zero evidence. He was there. He was at the bridge, which he told them. We'll get into all that. I want to educate all of you because we need the kind of support that Karen had behind Richard Allen. And it's a tragic case. And it's one of those cases where you want justice for these two young girls, Abby and Libby. You want it. And he happened to be the patsy. So make sure you're hanging with us. And then make sure you're going over to Ian at 7:30 Eastern. I'm gonna have to dip out there. If he's able to keep those two guys for over like an hour and a half, I've got to dip. I'm going to do Vinny at like 9:15. I'm hoping he puts me up with some guilters on Karen's case because that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. So, all right, we miss you guys. We loved you. We've missed you the past couple days, but we are going to be hanging around on the tubes tonight. So make sure that you find us and we'll see you later. All right, love y'all.